how are the group feeling?
Yeah, the boys are pretty excited. As you can see, like everyone's been training pretty hard on these wickets out here, and yeah, it's a really nice setup here. We've got a hotel that's right next to cricket ground, so sort of like, rolled out of bed this morning and came straight to training. So there's a really cool vibe in the group, and really excited to be part of a really exciting tournament.
Awesome. Yeah, the T20 series against India was a tough series against India at home. They were obviously really strong. I guess what were the discussions like off field, knowing that there's a T20 World Cup around the corner?
Yeah, I think it was amazing learnings. Like they were amazing in their own home conditions, and the wickets were really flat, the boundaries were small, and I think that might be a similar diet to what we have in this World Cup. And so it was great, for us to be exposed to those conditions this early in the campaign, and hopefully we can take some of those learnings into the first few games, albeit different opposition. I think if we can maintain the intensity that we played that series in, then hopefully it holds us in good stead for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Now it's been 10 years since you and Satnam made your T20 World Cup debuts over here in Adelaide. Does that feel like a bit of an emotional full circle moment?
Yeah, it's pretty wild to think that was 10 years ago. I mean, you feel like you get older and wiser, but you still feel like a kid sometimes in some respects. But no, it was such a cool experience. And it's always been our dream to play for New Zealand and play in World Cups, and so this is no different. It's amazing to be here, and really excited to get going, and hopefully we can start well on Sunday.
And since then, you've become New Zealand's second highest T20 wicket taker. Satnam's become the captain. I guess, does it make you feel proud reflecting on that journey with him?
Oh, absolutely. I think he's a great teammate, he's a great captain, and also a great spin bowling partner, and has been for the best part, well, over a decade now, which is really cool to be able to say. And it's almost a third of our lives if you think about it that way. So no, it's been an amazing journey, and hopefully there's a fair bit to go in the tank.
And looking forward to this week, we've got USA for a warm-up match on Thursday. How much do we know about USA? How much do you know about them?
Yeah, they're a niggly team. They've got some really good experience, and I think these days, because they play in the MLC, they're exposed to really high quality cricket. So they're going to be a tough side, and it's going to be nice to be able to get another game out, especially in these conditions in Mumbai. It's a bit warmer here than what we've had so far, and yeah, it's just slightly different under lights. And given our first games during the day, their adaptation is going to be really important. So like training today this morning is really nice because it's a similar time that we'll face on Sunday. But yeah, it'll be nice to be able to get another game under the belt before the World Cup starts.
Yeah, lastly, with that match on Sunday, as you said, it's a day game. Is a lot of the training from now until then focused? Is it tailored towards Afghanistan, or is it more general for the whole campaign coming up?
I think it's a bit of both. I think Afghanistan posed like a really strong spin threat. So I think like looking at training today, a lot of the boys want to face spinners and see what their boundary options are and single options, etc. And I think that's really cool that everyone's training really specifically for that. But I think it's important to be adaptable. Like I said, sometimes you play under light, sometimes you play during the day, sometimes you get on a wicket that's super flat and you go out there and it's not quite as flat, it's turning a little bit or it's a bit slower. So it's taken into all that experience that we've got, not only from the last series, but in a lot of T20 career that everyone's played, is just being important to be adaptable out in the middle.